What's happening? Hopefully everyone's well. So I want to say quick video, but yes, it's probably going to be a very, very, very long one. But I do have a lot to speak about. So yeah, I was meant to make this video, meant to make this video. Sorry for coughing. Meant to make this video on the weekend, but I just ended up really busy. I really will try and keep to a strict schedule in terms of a strict schedule. Sorry, in terms of getting one out on a weekend, doing like the weekly wrap up, and not really focusing on alts, obviously Bitcoin, ETH, and all those, and sort of the major legacy markets as well, like your SPX and obviously your Dow and yeah, Nasdaq and stuff, and even gold and etc. But yeah, obviously this video I'm just going to focus on the alts, but I am going to really try. I know I keep saying this, really try and make it consistent in relation to doing two a week. But anyway, I've got a lot to speak about, so I'm going to get straight into it. All right, if you can like, comment, subscribe, share it about as well on sort of wherever you can, and sort of on Twitter, much appreciated. The videos do take a fair bit to do. I don't edit them yet because I haven't got time to even really make them. Never mind edit them, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And I would, sorry, lastly as well, I would go back and watch previous videos because literally, you can't really tell it in my voice. You might be able to, you might not, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about what's obviously what I'm seeing and everything with the alts as well. So yeah, I'd go back and watch previous videos. All right, but yeah, let's jump straight in. So what is very good to see, and it is very interesting to see, is let me just move this. Pisses me. It does my head in every time. Pisses me off every time. What is quite good to see, right, is if you remember me, obviously what I've posted on Twitter, we're literally getting shoots up, sideways consolidation. It's shooting up. We're going to get another sideways consolidation, a range. So this is what we've shown before. Where is it? So we obviously showed this before. This is obviously the path in relation to it's absolutely pissing it down outside in Sydney. So literally this internet is going to be absolutely atrocious. I might have to pause it and redo it. Let me have a look. Oh no, wait. I literally oh no, it seems all right. I literally just had that off. Fucking hell. But yeah, so it is absolutely bouncing it down though. So hopefully the internet's going to keep up and yeah, we can smash it out. Hopefully I can get this done within the next 30 to 40 minutes, hopefully. All right. So obviously we drew this path out. Obviously we explained this. We put the photo on Twitter right here, expecting obviously a triangle. It's nice to see that we've literally come up, spiked up, come back into another range, and then obviously we're shooting back up. It was pretty much to time. We did make it to time on a time scale. And when I do draw these, I like to try and make it on a time scale. But yeah, it is good to see that obviously we're adhering to this. And yeah, look, what I think is happening with Bitcoin is I don't really think Bitcoin has got much to go in relation to what I said on the last video about this leg up. I'm going to try and keep this very straightforward, right? This leg up here, what we're seeing right now, right? This leg up, this like 1 2, if you remember me showing before, obviously you've got your wave 1, you've got your wave 2, you're going to have your wave 1 like 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, and then you're going to come back down. I do think we're going to back test this area. I really do. It looks a little bit too obvious. Like I really do think that this what's been flipped. I think we're going to come back and back test it as a 1 2 1 2. I really do. I think what's going to end up happening here is, right, I think a lot of people are going to be getting way too bullish in your 40Ks. Everyone's going to think it's going to keep going up because there's a lot of people on Twitter. They've changed their mind. A lot of people they've started to flip really bullish, and it's making me think, like if everyone's sort of getting in now and just aping in and longing, we need a flush of liquidity. So just keep this in mind. Honestly, if there's anything that you can take from this video, it's what I'm about to say next, right? What I think is going to happen is, I think we're going to keep going up. It's going to be sideways up, sideways up. And what I think is going to be happening is what I've been mentioning the whole way up about liquidity, swapping and swapping, swapping and changing between Bitcoin, ETH, and alts. When ETH pumps, obviously alts are pumping as well. When these both go sideways, like when I put a post on the other day saying Bitcoin is stuck, it looks like Bitcoin and ETH are stuck on a pivot and alts are going nuts. And that is exactly, not being arrogant, but that is exactly what's been happening over the last week. Bitcoin and ETH have literally just been ranging sideways, while alts have been going nuts. Those are boring. They're boring. The people are bored shitless of getting in Bitcoin and ETH. Now what's happening is Bitcoin's pumping a little bit more than others, but where Bitcoin is in this leg, if you remember me saying that on the last video, what I think's happening in this leg is what's going to be happening on the whole 1 2 3, 4, 5. Let me just make that very clear again. So what's happening in these 5 waves, just on from this 1, 2, 1, 2. So you got your wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, and I think you're going to come down here to backtest the second before you really go, trick everyone, and obviously make everyone think at 40k we're going to keep dumping. What's happening in this leg is what I think is going to be happening on the major 5 waves of 1, 2, 3. In this 4th area where we roughly are now, alts are going fucking nuts. And honestly, what I'm about to show you later is in this video as well, is I think that they can keep going. I really don't want to get too bullish, so just bearing that in mind as well. I really don't want to get too bullish, but I really do think that they can just keep pumping for literally the next 2 weeks, and I think we're going to see there's a potential we could see a sort of mini major alt season over the next 2-3 weeks because of what I think is happening on a smaller scale here in this 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2. So if we again make this wave the whole 5 waves, I don't know how to explain it apart from that. So that 1 2 there, that first 1 2 is this 1 2. This second 1 2 is going to be this 1 2, and then this third wave bust up is going to be 1 2 1 2. This third wave bust is when we actually bust up here. That's what I'm trying to get. Think of this leg scale of this whole scale of the big 5 waves. That's what I'm trying to get at. And what's interesting to see is when we're stalling out and we're pumping and then stalling out and pumping, that's what I think is going to happen at these highs right up here. When we get up to the 1 2, the third wave, when we get up here and we're ranging like I showed in my video when we was down here, obviously when I said what the video that's pinned in my Twitter post that 98% of people, 98% of CT can't see, is when we are up here, we're going to break the all-time highs. I think we're going to break it, and then I think we're going to come straight back down and range for 6 months, right? Bitcoin is anyway, and that's exactly what we're going to get. In terms of you're going to range 6 months, and what you're going to get is you're going to get a major alt season, and that's going to be a massive alt season. What you're seeing now on this smaller scale, Bitcoin's pumping 2%. Some of these are pumping 3, 10, 15, 9%, 6%. Yes, it's only small, but what I'm trying to say is like all this is going to be happening, like even some 10%, and like all this is going to be happening on a large. I know I said I'm going to speak about alts, but yeah, what you're seeing now is like an alt season on a smaller scale to what we're going to be seeing up here. Like we're in its third and fourth wave, like 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. We're up here, but it's up here. This is what I'm trying to say, right? So when we're up here, what's happening with all these alts is literally what I think is going to be happening in terms of, I've literally just explained this like 6 times, but I'm just trying to explain it in a very simplistic way and not confuse you, even though I should have just explained it once and it'd have saved 3 minutes. But yeah, what's happening up here is what I think's sort of going to be happening in terms of obviously seeing a major alt season. We're just getting a mini version of it now in this leg, and I explained this multiple times on previous videos. And it's fucking very interesting to see. So what do I think is going to happen with Bitcoin? Again, I know I said I was going to explain alts, but I just wanted to show you the bigger picture on why I've been expecting obviously ETH to pump, alts to pump, and obviously the liquidity to obviously change about. I do think we're going to come up. I think we're going to retest all this area. Obviously my major, ignore all that. Just ignore all this chop. I think we're going to come into here. You've got 2 major areas here that are of resistance. You've obviously got a large cluster here as well. Even this area here, you're sort of stuck. I think we're going to be ranging between. I think we're going to come up, and then I think we're going to slam back down. And I know it's obvious, but I really think we're going to come into here, or it's going to get front ran, and you're going to come down here, and it's going to create a 1, a 2. Everyone's going to be bearish thinking, because what's happening now is everyone is bullish in the market. Well, not everyone, but people are getting in. They're starting to believe that this rally is actually real. But what needs to happen is we need a flush. We need a flush of liquidity. We need everyone to shit the pants. So I really, I'm sorry, but I know a lot of people, you've seen a lot of people on there, and I don't want to name names, you know, other relative wave analysts that are obviously big accounts out there. You probably know I'm on about here, but I really don't think that what they're expecting is we literally just bust straight through 40k, or we just stall here and then we go. We could stall here and go, but because we had a sideways 2 for the first 1 2, I think we're going to come up and create a deep 1 2, probably to the 0.50 or the 0.618. So let's say you come here. I think we're going to come to this 0.50 here at 32k, 32 or 33k. something like that. Good, it comes to 0.50 because we actually did backtest this perfectly in relation to a 0.618. Sorry, look, literally perfect. That's the 0.618 but flipped. Ah, fuck. It's the 0.618 but flipped, which is pretty much it's a shallow retracement because you've got an A, B, C, or that could literally just be A and then B and then C. It's just a regular flat. So because this was a sideways correction, I think that this one's going to be quite deep, and I think we're going to come to the 0.50, potentially the 0.618 down here. Do I think the 0.618? Maybe. And obviously, maybe we sort of see, but at the time it could either, 0.50 or 0.618. But I just wanted to explain that in relation to what I'm expecting with Bitcoin. In terms of this does look like a breakout though. Okay, so what we've got here is you've got your wave 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, triangle 4, wave 5, wave A, B, C, expanded flat, wave C. And then you've got 5 waves. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a big leading diagonal. You've got wave A, wave B, wave C, wave 2. Then you've got wave 3. This comes out to the 1.618 times the distance of wave 2, 1.618 up here. And then I think because of this channel, sorry, I know that this is very messy. Wow, what's going on here? Because of this channel, I'll just get rid of all this. Let me just move this again. But yeah, I really would keep, honestly, I know this is going to be a long video, but seriously, I really would watch the whole thing. It's going to be a very interesting video. Let me just quickly get this off. So you've got, and then I think you come up here. So in terms of this channel, 1, 2, 3, you maybe come back into this channel now. So maybe the midpoint, and then you shoot off for wave 5, which is going to come to the 1.618 times the distance of this to this. So it's actually from here to here, projected to here, and that's where you get 1.618, and I think that's where your 5th wave comes in. So your 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you bust out of this channel. So if you see here, this channel, and then you could come back into this channel and create A, B, C, D, E, come back to the midpoint, and then I think you come back up to here, and I think we top out at around maybe 37.5, 38, something like that, and then we're probably going to come back down and just range. And inside of this range of what I've just explained a minute ago in relation to Bitcoin right at its highs, when I said we was up here, not here, but up here. In fact, you know what? Let me just fucking show you, because what I've just explained then sounds like absolute gibberish. What have I just deleted? Fuck. Anyway, don't matter. I've got to get on. I'm not even into the alts yet. I'm fucking 12 minutes in. What I just explained then, up here, is what I mean from this scale. Again, like a smaller scale. So again, I think that we're going to have the same as this. So we're just going to come back up, and then it's just going to be range. Inside of this range, again, I'm expecting either alts to absolutely rip, and we're going to get that alt season that I've just mentioned there, or alts are going to bleed into Bitcoin. It's going to be very interesting to see. I'm personally favoring, not because I want it, it's not about what you want, it's about honestly what you think is going to happen. I actually do think that alts are going to go fucking ballistic over the next few weeks, and Bitcoin is going to be an absolute bore in my opinion. But it could be the other way around. Right, I know I'm not one of them that says, right, this can happen, that can happen. I don't know. I'm not saying, well, physically I don't know, but like I do like to give you my concrete view, but it's literally one or the other. I've seen it when Bitcoin's ranged that alts literally just bleed into Bitcoin while it goes sideways. It pumps, alts literally hardly even move, and then when this comes back down, alts are literally just bleeding even more heavier. But what I would love to see, and I do think is the primary outcome here, is once we do have that 5th wave up, I really do think that once we get another triangle 4 range for the next probably 2-3 weeks, I think that this is where alts are still going to be absolutely pumping. I really do. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. It is. But again, alts and ETH could be coming down at the same time. So yeah, we'll sort of see what happens. All right. But yeah, sort of looking on the smaller time frame here, I think again that we come up. I've just got my lower time frame channels in here. So yeah. 1, 2, wave 3 up here, wave 4 to probably the midpoint, and then wave 5, and then you've got that there then. Or this is a smaller fifth wave. We're going to have 4, and then this is the fifth wave, and then you've got another. But again, we're going to have to sort of assess at the time. So that's Bitcoin. Anyway, 15 minutes in, fucking brilliant. Ethereum, we drew this out before, and this may be coming to fruition, fruition, whatever the fucking word it is. This could obviously keep pumping. We did show that if this is obviously the alt is this being the fifth, and we did obviously expect this to be a bit extended, and we are getting extended. So this looks absolutely great as well. All right, I can't really explain much on Ethereum, to be honest. I can't wait to put in this video where we depict and obviously pick through fucking 50 alts, and the first 50 minutes is literally just speaking about Bitcoin. Oh God. I've got all these. I have them all color coordinated as well. In terms of, I'll tell you another time what all these means. But purple is the absolute bee's knees. If I've got it in purple, then yeah, the trade looks fucking fantastic. But this is what I'm expecting. This is a grade 3. You've got your wave 1, A, B, C. Wave 3, A, B, C, D, E triangle, and then a 1, 2, a 3, 4. It comes up to the point of your fifth wave inside of this fifth, and then you've also got your 2 to 4 up to your third wave, and it's all up there as well. And if you take it on that, look at that. Literally, this channel hits it, this channel hits it, you got an immediate reaction straight back to the midpoint of the channel. So it's pretty interesting to see as well. All right, this could be an ABC, or this could be 5 waves. Again, I'm waiting for a 3-wave move up. Yes, we have had a 3. This is what I'm saying as well. By alts could literally go absolutely nuts, or they could be eating shit. Is BNB here showing that alts are about to eat shit over the next couple of weeks while Bitcoin ranges? And has this literally done 5 waves, and are we about to absolutely eat shit until like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave A, wave B, and then wave C? Are we going to get that until that's about a bang on time as well? About 3, 4 weeks, something like that. Are we going to get that, or are we going to get an ABC, and then are we going to get dragged up and make an expanded flat, etc.? I can't really tell just quite yet. You break that high on BNB, then it's fucking very bullish. I'm not going to long, but it is very bullish in my opinion. All right, but I am looking to short here. But again, this isn't me like saying that I am shorting yet. I'm going to wait for a bit more price action, but yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that at the least. Yeah, I can just take these off now, to be honest, especially this one, just so it doesn't really confuse me. But yeah, so yeah, I am expecting. This is what I mean. I am expecting BNB to roll here, and I am looking at shorts up here. But again, is this giving you do you know what I mean, sort of like a precursor for all alts that are about to eat shit, or is this just going to keep ripping to the upside like some of them have? XRP, if they're in red, I'm sorry, but if they're in red, that just means I check it every morning. I don't check it at night, just so I can literally just blitz through the charts. Do you know what? I'll just tell you what my thing on the right hand side means. Red means that I literally check it. I check every single chart in the morning. Every single chart, I spend 30 minutes to an hour every morning going through the charts. Blue pretty much means I can see something. Yeah, I can see something, but I'm waiting. Orange means I'm pretty much nearly ready to take a trade / I've got it like in there, the orders, and it's sort of ready to set up. Purple, which is the only one on BNB, which is like a golden opportunity, which it looks great in my opinion. Everything looks great for BNB to come down. This is why I'm a little bit, do you know what I mean? And then obviously green is I'm in a trade. So I actually did take a scalp here. I've not shown the position because I don't want people to sort of jump in, but I have taken a scalp here. I don't really scalp often anymore, but a nice 3.4R. I got in here. When I saw this bust up for a third of a third, I like getting in a third of a third. I just like it. It's quite nice because I feel like if anything goes against you, you're wrong, so you can just get out. And I didn't know where the top of the wave 1 was, so I just put it really in the middle. And I don't really take a trade unless it's a 2.8. If it's not a 2.8, I don't take it. But yeah, this is what I'm looking for in relation to this. I'm looking for a relation of about 38k. Probably go a little bit less. Probably go to about maybe 27.7. It could go to 38 depending on how high. If this comes here and this comes here, then yeah, we might come straight up just close to 38. But 38 is a round number. It's a psychological level, so a lot of people probably aren't going to be obviously going to be waiting. The big beans, it's mainly the big guys that sort of control the markets. I'd probably say 80-90% of all the liquidity in the markets is controlled by the big guys. So us little fish that are only trading with well, I wouldn't really say well, nah, I am a little fish. But yeah, yeah. But you've seen some of the size that I put on sometimes, again, without being arrogant, but it's yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not in the fucking sort of tens of millions that some of these guys are putting on. I'm by far not controlling any market. All right, but yeah, so that's that anyway. All right, 38 is a psychological level, so we probably do come down a little bit more than 38. All right, if you do like these longer videos as well, if you can just sort of let me know and you don't feel like I'm chewing your ear off. I know I literally just went fucking full ham and rogue then, but yeah, that's the scalp that I've taken. I'm wrong if we come back down to here, but then also even like there's your high of your wave one, so I like having it just above because I don't think wave fours come close to this area, but again they can. All right, but yeah. I did the same with ADA as well. Got in a little scalp here. Got in just before I made the video. This could go tits up. I am prepared. I don't take any trade under 2.8. In my trading rules, it is a 3 to 1 risk reward. 3 to 1 risk reward, but I do also have in there that if an exception, a 2.8, if it's anything under a 2.8, I'm just not allowed to take the trade. So ironically enough, and I didn't stretch this out, but it did end up. You do actually have. Am I at ADA or am I at? Now I'll go back to that. So yeah, XRP don't have anything. Sorry. SHIB also don't have anything. I don't even know if that's a triangle, but yeah. ADA, this could literally go fucking tits up, but I've just taken the trade because of what I'm expecting Bitcoin to carry on going a little bit, and I quite like the way this looks as opposed to MATIC. I did fuck up on a trade on MATIC, not fuck up, I just didn't take the trade, and it's gone absolutely parabolic, but what can you do? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, with this is a fucking very interesting chart. So let's just make this a little bit. If you do like this little in-depth analysis as well, again, if you can let me know if you think I'm just sort of chewing your ear off, then yeah, let me know. Can I delete this now? This big 0.50. Yeah, this is the big 0.50 between literally this whole wave up as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's yeah. Right, anyway, let's fucking get on. But yeah, if you can just let me know of how you think of these videos, then much appreciated. But this could be topping here, wave A, wave B, C, D, E, and we could also have a triangle. So what this could do is it could come up to here. This is a one-to-one of A, B, C. But I actually think that this is either a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So as you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with an extended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm pretty sure that actually goes to the 1.618 times the distance of that. Is it close? A little bit, not really. All right, so you come up here for it. Yeah, this as well comes up into the wave 2 to wave 4, and it comes into the middle of the channel. I'm just going to get rid of this now. Right, get rid of this as well. So you got your wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, and then you've shot straight out, right? You've slammed down. This could literally be wave 3, so 1, 2, wave 3, because it does come to the 1.618, right? So it could be wave 3. That could be wave 4. So again, you've got your alt count. So your wave 3, 1, 2, 3, and then your wave 4 here, and then obviously you could be going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wave 5. And I think it's going to come up to here because of if you put the 0.618 of the whole count from the origin. This is called a golden section from the origin, and you put the 0.618 from the bottom up to where you think wave 4 finishes, and you obviously get, it's called a golden section. And then this up here is actually 1-to-1 of wave 1. So it's actually wave 1, but then I've also put it to the bottom of, again, potential where wave 4 is, and obviously you could come up here. So I don't know just quite yet. That little scalp has got me obviously exiting the trade there, and obviously my exit point is here as well. Honestly, again, I feel like an idiot long in these markets. I do. I feel like a bit of an idiot, but sometimes this is the best way to feel when the best trades are the hardest ones to take. I'm gonna laugh my head off if I wake up in the morning and I get liquidated out of all these. But again, if it happens, it happens. Only risk a few percent of your portfolio, so it's not really much that can. Do you know what I mean? The reason why I'm taking these trades as well is I would be more pissed if I woke up and these trades literally ended up winning and other than rolling. I'd be more than happy for this to roll and me get stopped out. This is my psychology, right? Of my own psychology. You should all try and understand your own psychology, but how I sort of trade and how I felt, right? I'm more of a guy that if I wake up and this is up here, I'm going to be pretty fucked off. Not emotionally. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be emotionally fucked off. Whereas if this rolls and I get stopped out, I'm probably wrong. So I'd rather it roll, be stopped out, losing it's part of the business. Like if this rolls and I get stopped out, sweet. I took a trade that I potentially thought was going to win. Whereas if I don't take a trade and I miss a winner, it's a little bit like I did with MATIC. I was not expecting. The reason why I've taken this ADA trade is because this setup is very interesting and it's very similar to this. You've got wave one, you've got an A, B, C. I know that doesn't look much like a C, but it is. And then you've shot straight out. I was in my trade plan. I enter the trade here. I have a market and I enter the trade here. And I was going to before I went to bed. Look, it was about 8 at 6, 7, 8. I was going to and I thought, you know what, I'm going to wake up and see how the market is. So woke up and saw the market and it was sort of just dilly-dallying here. We didn't really get a proper break. Left it, went to bed again, woke up and we're up here, right? And then what we do is we come down in a sharp, either a 5 wave or a 3 wave. But I did think at the time it can't be a 5 wave. Well, it could be, but more of a 3 wave move. A, B, C, right? With a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending diagonal as C. I did think that, but then I thought, right, we're going to get a flat. So I thought, right, we're going to come up and then we're going to come back down and I'll get in here as a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, and I'm going to get in on a break of here. What ended up happening? We ended up getting a quick sharp 2, and then we've literally just rallied the whole way. We've literally just rallied the whole fucking way. So this setup is literally the same setup as ADA. You've got your wave 1, A, B, C. You've got another wave 1, wave 2. This could literally just blitz and go all the way through, or you've got your wave 1, or you've got your wave 3, wave 4, and it goes up, or you've got wave 1, wave 2, and then this is obviously just going to keep sort of absolutely chugging to the upside, or it's going to come up here for a 5th wave, and that's where I've got my exit targets. I don't actually have any stops in. I like doing it manual, but yeah, that is the main reason why I have taken this trade, because I ended up missing out on MATIC. It's not the end of the world. Like, I'm going to be trading for the next 40, 50 years, so I think one trade's perfectly fine. But like for me, I would prefer to not wake up. I'd prefer to lose. I'd prefer to risk 1.5% on the trade that I've just put on an ADA out my portfolio, and wake up and lose 1.5% than wake up and it's done a fucking MATIC and it's ended up busting this and we've just carried on going. I will be pissed if I do it twice. And I won't be able to sort of not live with myself, but it's like, why are you not taking them trades? I just didn't expect this to be so, this wave 1, quick wave 2 like this. But again, that is just showing to me my main thesis of this market looks like it's just going to keep fucking chugging to the upside. You're not really having many pullbacks. We've got a running flat, for fuck's sake, in a wave 2. You don't get that. Like, you don't really get a running 2 wave flat. Wave 2s, people are meant to be shitting the pants. The mass, they're not shitting the pants. Not the mass. The big beans. The mass are fucking cacking the pants, and the mass aren't adding to these positions. If anything, they're shorting. If you ask people, they'll be shorting these waves up. They'll be shorting. They'll just be shorting, getting liquidated. Shorting, getting liquidated. They ain't longing into this stuff, and this is why I feel smart about doing it. But I also feel like a bit of a fucking plonker, because if it all ends up turning and I lose a couple of percent of my portfolio, but then again, I know I'm sort of going on rants here, and I know this has been 30 minutes, but for the 4th time, if you can let me know how you think of this video. I know it's a little bit longer, and I've literally covered about 6 holes, and I've just been chewing your ear off. But yeah, that's ADA. That's ADA. We could fucking move on. Sol, I think Solana. I think now that this has come up here, you've probably got an ABC. So you've got ABC, ABCDE, wave X, and then you might have another ABC, and then that's just wave A, wave B. I think you're going to have wave C, wave D, and then wave E, something like that, then a 5th wave up, and then that's your wave 3. And I think that once this ends up coming up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, I think that once, no. I don't think that this is a 1, 2. I do not think that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is your 3rd wave. I think this is a running flat, what I showed previously. I think this is an A, B, C. I think it is a running flat. Could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this could be your 3rd. and we could be absolutely obliterating and pumping to the upside. I just think that eventually, again, around start of December time, maybe, this isn't me saying, but around start of December time, I think that we will have another correction for a good couple of weeks, comes back down, and then I think it's going to continue the pump into January, February time. And again, I think the whole market's going to do that. This is what I've just shown with Bitcoin there. I think that when Bitcoin comes and back tests its previous high, about 30, 32K, something like that, that's when this is also going to tumble. I think we've got another few weeks of this going sideways, one more push up, and then I think we're going to come back down to probably 0.50, 0.382, then carry on going. All right. But yeah, this is probably a running flat, to be honest. So that's that with Solana. It's sort of had its fun for the time being until it enters that third of a third wave after we have that pullback. But yeah, this is probably just a WXY. You're going to come up ABC, X, ABC, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to roll. Probably till, yeah, again, around that end of November. So I do think that alts, again, this is stalling out. Where's this liquidity going? This is one of the majors. Where's this liquidity going? If it's going sideways, all the money in this is also going to be filtering into the alts. Where's all the ETH money going into the alts? Where's all the Bitcoin money into the alts? It's all just swapping and swapping. Do you know what? I reckon we just start saying that, swapping and swapping. Dot, I don't have fuck all for you on Dot. Doge, don't have fuck all for you on Doge. MATIC, let's not speak about MATIC. No, I'm only kidding, but yeah, this could be, I reckon this is probably the low. Looks way too impulsive in my opinion. ABC, very short C. Again, I should have seen this. I should have foreseen it, man. Like, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I can foresee, no, I won't even say that because that sounds so arrogant. Like, I can normally foresee this stuff because I can't. Who the fuck do I think I am? But yeah, like ABC, this is a very short C. Like, look at this, look how short it is. AB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's tiny. It's showing that you're just getting more built up. You can see that this is just a ridiculously bullish chart. It's ridiculously bullish. This ain't coming down nowhere near anytime soon, in my opinion. One ABC, so you got your wave one, ABC, small wave C, it's showing more buying pressure. Another one, another two. This has not even fucking retraced, like probably a 0.382, maybe. Yeah, it did. Pretty much 0.382. Where's this? What's this? What's this one? Why have I got that there? What's this one? Why is that there? Oh, that is right. Sorry. Fuck. Yeah. So yeah, to the 0.50. Yes, sorry, that was it. Yeah, I had it at the 0.50 and I was waiting for another 1212. I was waiting for the 0.50 and I saw the tap and I'm like, hang on a minute, why has this already come down? And then again, it just ended up ripping to the upside. But yeah, this ain't coming down anytime soon, in my opinion. It'd be quite funny if it did. But yeah, Litecoin, I think this is just going to carry on chugging. Sorry. Yeah, just let me go back to that. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So you've got, this might come to, probably comes to 2.0, to be honest. Probably maybe just keeps coming up. Maybe makes another one. Maybe this is, one sec. Yeah, this could just literally just keep going like this, up, like this for wave 4, up, and then A, B, C, D, E, and then over. Or you could come up to here and then A, B, C, D, E for wave 4 and then go. Doesn't look bearish in my opinion. Really doesn't. I just can't bring myself to ape in after I've just missed this move and I'm not aping in. I'm waiting for a correction. Anyway, MATIC, fuck off. Litecoin. Sorry if I swear a lot as well. It's in the British culture, right? AVAX, nothing on that, nothing on Litecoin. I literally just skim over them. Interesting chart, to be honest. Not looking for shorts yet, but I think this looks good. I think you've probably bottomed out here. I reckon this is your bottom, not this. And then, oh, this is your bottom. One of these two anyway. Oh no, sorry, this is your bottom, yeah, makes another low. And then 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, E. I actually saw this triangle and I didn't act, but again, you can't make every move. The reason why I didn't act is because it just didn't look, completed. I was waiting for a lower E wave. Normally I have triggers set, but it's at the same time that I went to bed with MATIC. And I had stuff on, so I sort of missed out on a couple of trades. And then you've obviously got your fifth wave up. Is this going up to the 2.618 of this? Maybe comes to 2.618 over the next few days while everything else is still pumping, and then again maybe this goes sideways. But yeah, this is sort of looking good as well for coming down back to, I reckon it comes back down to this, if not a little bit, maybe a little bit higher. maybe to one of these levels. I don't think it probably comes to that now. Probably one of these levels. Do you know what? We'll keep this in just for the old sake of it. But yeah, then you got your wave 4. Not really anything on this, to be honest. I think if you're longing into that, you're a moron. You should be shorting if anything, but I'm sort of going to wait. I'm going to wait for a very strong wave A if it's a triangle. If this sort of knocks back down here, I'm going to be getting in here with a stop here and probably a TP up here for a 3-to-1 risk reward, and I'll just wait it out and then wait to come up here, long again here, stop under A, move this stop under A, wait for us to come back up here, sorry, A, B, C, D, E, and then wait for a thrust, and then I'll add more here, move everything to E, wait for another break here, move everything a little bit lower, and then just keep adding to the position, probably risk 3 or 4% on that trade. That's how I like to trade. I like to add to my positions, but also I like to wait for the market to come to me, so then I can literally just keep aping in. So yeah, that's that link. It's in blue because I'm waiting. I've not really anything ready just quite yet. With this, it's very interesting. This could also be a flat. See how this sort of progresses. It could be a wave A, wave B. It's going to be very fucking interesting if we take this high out, in my opinion. If we take that high out, it's going to be very interesting because you've came up in 3 waves. It could be a 1-2. Wait, could that be a running flat? No, that can't. No, it doesn't look right. Yeah, I reckon that this is probably going to keep falling, to be honest. But again, I've seen a lot of stuff happen. Yeah, I did think that was an ending diagonal was going to come down. I actually had a limit set here, but we never got stopped in. I had a limit just above here, and I was going to put a stop here to 7.50 here, and then obviously try and catch it down. And it was like a 7-to-1 risk reward, but I ended up taking it out because, well, yeah, we didn't get the. Again, this is what I mean. I wait for the market to come to me. I could ape in here, stop here, then get stopped out, and then you've got analysis paralysis, and then you don't want to get back into the fucking market because you've sort of just been stopped out of a trade. Look, if you want to, honestly, the best way to trade, in my opinion, like the best way to trade is let the market come to you. With this, right, you're going to have. This is called a double failure swing low. It's a nice little, what I just showed there on ADA and what I just showed there on MATIC is you've got your wave 1, you've got your running flat. You've got, if you break above here, this is where I normally long and put a stop here because you've got a double failure swing low. Double failure swing low. So you're swinging low, but you're failing twice. Obviously, double failure swing low and a break of here I like to add here because regardless if it's a 1-2 1-2 and you pump, you shouldn't come here. If it's a running flat, you shouldn't come here. If you break here, it's negating a running flat, it's negating an ABC, it's negating an expanded flat. There's not really much it can do to come back down and retest this low. It's quite a nice strategy that I use. So yeah, I will be making a trading course in time to come. I will. What I want to really be doing first is sort of making a getting people to get into a service of sort of paying a monthly fee to sort of just take the trades, and then yeah, after that I'm going to sort of make a obviously give people all my trades for a few months, and then sort of I'm going to make a trading course probably next year when the account blows up a little bit, but that's what I'm hoping for anyway. So this would be a double failure swing low, 1-2 1-2. You break this. If you're on the 15-minute and you're a day trader, you could have a sweep of this, put a high. I don't like putting the high at extremes. I actually like having it a little bit lower. Number one, it incorporates for, let's say, a quick spike in liquidity, and you actually exit here as opposed to here because people might have stops here. And also, if you go in that high, you're probably going to bust above it. So this could be a double failure swing low. You could be having a 1-2 1-2, and this could literally now just be the flat that I was expecting. This could be the flat that I'm expecting and come all the way down. But the way this market's going, I wouldn't be surprised if this literally just flipped that and just kept going. This is what I mean. I don't want to be too bullish, but I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, I'm sort of just waiting a little bit for a little bit longer on this market. GALA, not really got much, but it looks great. Absolutely great. Looks great. Don't have anything. I literally just draw these in, and if nothing happens, I don't. You know what I mean? Don't do anything. Could be a flat. Doesn't look like 5 waves now, so we're gonna have to sort of reassess. That could be wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E, and then we could be coming up, and it could be topping over the next good few days. Again, a lot of the markets, it's one of them where are we topping, and are we going to sort of have a multi-week correction? It's sort of the question that is on my mind, even going back to this, and yeah. Yeah, hopefully this can keep pumping. Hopefully it doesn't stall out here and we do sort of get to my profit targets, but we shall see. We shall see. ICP, not a lot. CRV, very interesting. Very good, very good, yeah, good looking chart. We've got everything, no, I wouldn't say everything right on this, but a large majority of it, pretty much if not all on the whole of these moves, even the expanded flat, expecting us to come up. This now looks like a 1-2. People wanted CRV, so I'm just going to explain it. Jesus fucking Christ, we're 40 minutes in. ABC running flat, then you might have a 1-2. This could be a truncated C, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be the bottom. That could be wave 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. Or you've got wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. This could go A, B, C, D, E, and then pull back up for wave 3, then wave 4, then wave 5. I'm more thinking that this is a 1-2, 1-2, to be honest. I'd say that this is a 1-2, 1, 2. Again, look how good it looks. Start of December time. And that's when everything starts fucking ripping. Bitcoin, ETH, the whole fucking shebang. And then we start come up here, and what have we got? Again, double failure swing low. So if you want to play it safe, break that high, break this high. You've come over, you've swung, double failure swing low. Break of this, stop here, catch a fucking monster move over $1. I'm personally just going to be absolutely aping the fucking shit into here. Yeah, I didn't actually take it down here. Honestly, I really didn't. I actually, if I'm honest, I'll be completely transparent just to make you think that I don't just get. Do you know what I mean? I'm not arrogant and show you when I win. I fucked up massively. I longed here thinking it was the bottom, got stopped out. Longed here, got stopped out. Had analysis paralysis, even though I did think that this was the bottom, and it was because of the ABC expanded 2.618 extension of wave A flat, and I got analysis paralysis. Never longed it. Came up here. I actually got into a trade here. Ended up risking 3%. Got a little bit over, carried on away with myself. I've been trading for a fair bit now, and even I, do you know what I mean? Sort of fuck up. As humans, we do. I actually got into the trade here and I got out of the trade. I pulled positions. I ended because I was risking 3% on this, and I also risked 3% on CVX as well. And because they look very similar, I didn't really feel comfortable with risking 6%. And this is what I mean, guys. Trade small. Seriously, trade small. If you're not trading small, you're just going to be getting in and out of positions, especially like I did. If I was just in one trade then, like I did risk 3%, I sometimes do like aping in with a higher percentage, not to be greedy. It's mainly because I'm quite confident in my analysis ability to, hopefully get it right. But it's more of a fact of I was a little bit too sure of myself, and I was in and I was like, Again, sorry, you had the same thing here. So you got a sharp wave 2. So you got wave 1, wave 2, same thing. Wave 1, wave 2, running flat. Wave 1, sharp 2, and was straight out. Same what's happening with ADA. Same what happened with MATIC. I didn't expect it to just do this and then come flying out. So I mean, sometimes the market just catches you off guard. I ended up getting in here at this break. So I got in here because we had a break here. But then when I saw us come up, I saw us slam down and I got out at the same point. I was like, nah, I'm just going to get out. I can't be bothered with this being an ABC because I thought this could be an A, B, and a C. And it came back to the perfect point of the channel look. Literally within the channel, I saw us starting to slam down. So I got out for a little bit of profit. And then you literally just go 1, 2, 1, 2, slam and just keep pumping. Just really didn't expect this very sharp, shallow wave 2. Exact same with MATIC and exact same with ADA. That's why I don't want to miss out on the move on ADA. Again, I'm not just FOMOing in on ADA. I do have, obviously, the reasons of getting in. But, yeah, this could, in my opinion, just keep creating a 1-2, 1-2. I think it's going to be 1-2, 1 up here, and then 2. And then it's just going to absolutely rip to the upside. Probably to a 2.618, to be honest. Probably to about 84 cents, maybe a little bit higher. $1.05, see how it goes. Yeah. Right, anyway. Where are we? Oh, my neck. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ, 40 minutes. I'm not doing this again. Fucking hell am I not doing this again. Not 40 minutes, man. Jesus Christ. I just wanted to go over a lot of stuff, but I think the same thing's going to happen here. Again, you had that quick slam down, and that's why I got out of the position. This is what I'm sort of expecting. 1-2, 1-2, absolute pump. Could be a third wave and come up here, and then go sideways while the market's dipping, but nah, I reckon that's not going to happen. Phantom, A part of me wants to enter a trade, but again, it's got the exact same thing as what you've seen with MATIC. A, B, C, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, this could be wave 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. This could literally absolutely rip to the upside. And this is what I'm saying, guys, right? It could all be tumbling, or it could literally just be all going absolutely fucking flying. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament at the moment, but I do think it is going to go flying, and that's what's annoying me. I just can't have too many positions open at the same time of risking too much. Yeah, with this, wow, I didn't even mean to click on this. Oh, wow. But at the time, wow, I've not checked this chart for, I don't think I've checked it over the last couple of days, to be honest. Have I? Anyway, yeah, so it looks like a triangle A, B, C, D, E. Wave 1, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. This looks like it could be topping as well. This is what I mean. It's a little bit. With this is already topped in my opinion. Wave 1, wave 2, A, B, C, then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Or you've got wave 1, 2, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. You got your triangle thrust and then straight back out. Been following this chart since around here. Been waiting for a good entry, but you didn't have one. It's just been up only. So waiting for a corrective move, and then yeah, looking for a short. Optimism was actually potentially looking for this could be a 1-2-1-2. Again, this looks like it's going to rip to the upside. 1-2, 1. This could be. See, this is again the same thing. 1-2, 1. Is that a sharp 2? And are we literally just going to keep chugging to the upside? I've not seen that pattern for a very long time, and yeah, obviously with the MATIC and the ADA6. So yeah, but it does look corrective, to be honest. That looks like a ABC. That actually looks like, yeah, that looks corrective. Looks like a flat. Yeah, just leave that in. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, if you're looking at optimism, vet, we're actually still in a vet trade. How did we get in? To my trade markers. So yeah, this is where we're going on vet. Oh, what's happened here? Oh no. Oh no. I hope this hasn't fucked up. Oh no, it hasn't. Sweet. So yeah, vet we got in here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Got a break of that high. Ended up getting in here. And this is a great trade. Where is it? No, I'm not getting out here. Where am I getting out? Why has this come down? 2, 6, 10. Yeah, there. 4A. So yeah, we're looking to keep just chugging up here. And again, this is what I mean. It's a little bit one of them where it's like, is this market just going to keep sort of chugging to the upside? Like, and I do think this is what I mean. Some of them, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This looks like a third wave, a fourth, and then are we just going to keep going, or is this sort of an ABC X ABC, and this is a one-to-one measured move? Are we just going to, and then is this going to create a huge flat, and is this going to come down, and then we're going to go ABC, and then we're going to go? But again, I probably don't think it is. I think this is just going to keep tearing to the upside. So that's that on VeChain. We are obviously in a trade. Render, don't have anything. SUSHI, don't really have much. Nice to see pump though. FET, just waiting really. Wave 1, wave 2, waiting for a triangle to enter a trade before we go up here. That's a 1.618 as well. All right, and then we're going to be looking at, yeah, probably entering a trade here to obviously catch, probably to come up here, probably a 4-to-1 risk, something like that. Nothing on there as well. Nothing on, yeah, there as well. On ALGO, just quite yet. ZIL, nothing just quite yet. It's just up only. BCH, literally waiting, fucking feels like waiting forever for this triangle to end so I can literally ape in. This is a multi-month triangle. XLM, Stellar, nothing. Engine, not really anything. Again, everything's just getting eaten up. PEPE, I've literally been waiting for this move to happen, and because I thought it was a triangle, I didn't want to ape in, so I've literally just been sitting back. And to be honest, it does look like it could be either knocking back now and creating a flat, or it could be creating a triangle. So it could be A, B, C, or A, B, C, D, E, and then go and come back down to this point, 0.236, or that could be wave 4, that could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So again, we've missed this move, but that's fine. I will be looking to short up here, probably just try and enter a top short position. RUNE, this chart is absolutely nuts. But yeah, wherever you put it, acceleration channel from wave 1 to 3 to the bottom of 2, it actually taps bang on, and this is actually a time using time Fibonacci, 0.23, 0.382 to the 0.50 to 0.618 of just wave 1 through 3 projected from wave 4. And then even if you take it off log as well, you've got a 1.618. Oh shit, that's 1.618. Sorry, a one measured move through wave 1 through 3, and then also again you've got the channel, you've got two different channels there coming in at major resistance, so this looks like it's topping out. APE, is this going to be doing exactly what I've just shown there with is this an A, a B, and a C, and is this now just going A 1 2 3 4 5 and following MATIC, following ADA? It could be. Yeah, I actually entered I aped in here with a 0.5%, with a 7 to 1, because I was obviously a high risk reward. I did actually put a trade on here, 0.5% on my portfolio, and I was actually going to enter another 1.5% once I got a little bit more. Once I got a little bit more PA, but yeah, I do think that this is probably a running flat, to be honest, because you've got wave 1, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, expanded flat, wave 3, A, B, C, D, E, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, with this, and after this, I probably, again, I should be long in this, and I probably will be long in this. I'm probably just going to be doing a percent, because I am actually heavily in some positions at the moment. A fair few of them, like my vet position is up heavily. So I am being a little bit more aggressive because I've got a little bit more on the table. But if that turns around and the whole market turns around, then that's when I want to start being cautious. But after this, I am probably going to be yeah, long in this. I want to take a look at long in a position. But yeah, mana, Decentraland, fuck all. Hedera, not really much. Lido, this again, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Is this just going to rip to the upside? It could do. Injection, fucking, I don't know what's been going on. This is on literally Trembolone, steroids, test 450, test 250, whatever you want to say. That is just ripping to the upside. Mask looks interesting. Someone mentioned about mask, so yeah, and I've started actually looking and trading the chart. You could have a wave 1, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This could just be keep ripping. So that's in blue because I'm looking for a trade. Stacks, fuck all. Alchemist, fuck knows what it's called, but yeah, ACH, not really much just quite yet. Oh no, in fact, yeah, sorry. You got your wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave A, B, C, D, E, and then wave 5, and this looks like it's topped out as well. If that busts above this, then it can't be the case because wave 3 would be the shortest wave. So what you'd have then is you'd have a 1, 2, a 1, some sort of 2, 3, 4, and then it'd be 5, then 4, then 5, and that'd keep pumping. So is it one of them where are they all just going to eat shit, or are some going to keep pumping? I really don't know, but I do probably think that if like this is sort of topped out and this is now just going to sort of roll, then again this has had its fun for a bit while everything else keeps pumping, and then this is just going to keep going even when the market is sort of dying off, you know. So yeah. 53 minutes. Right, I'm making this an hour, then I'm done. Crow, not really much. VRA, don't have much, to be honest. Probably just a flat. Looks like a flat. Can't imagine this just tearing to the upside, but it could do. RSR looks decent, but again, I don't really have anything for you. Like anything that I'm thinking is going to happen or anything, so I just need to wait for the PA to play. Balancer, this actually looks great. Someone's just brought it to my attention. You've sort of got the same thing as I've just shown, the major 1, 2, A, B, C, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, double failure swing low. You've got your wave 1, you got your wave 2, swing, next one, swing. here I will actually be taking a position after this video on this double failure swing low. I need to just quickly sort out I have a trade plan for the double failure swing low, but I'm just going to tweak some bits just for this specific trade because of what I'm obviously already in. But yeah, it's a double failure swing low. You've obviously bust this, and it looks like a 1-2, 1-2. It all just looks like it's just squeezing. Look, the momentum is just like gearing up for it all to just fucking pump. Like, I don't want to be a moon boy. Like, it is hard, but. And I'm gonna look like an absolute mong if everything just absolutely eats shit. But I think we're at that point now where no one's expecting what I am expecting in terms of this just absolutely ripping and pumping to the upside. Like, yeah, I really like it is not, yeah, with all the alts and stuff, and with the analogy that I gave at the start, with Bitcoin now sort of stalling near its highs, there's not much left until we still do get that pullback. Only another, what, probably 10%, if that, 10-20% pump, while alts are probably just going to keep absolutely tearing it to the upside. Nothing on EOS, nothing on Chiliz, nothing on Zcash. They're all just sort of up only. Nothing on Monero. This dome, I just had this ages ago, absolute shitcoin. And then, yeah, I was actually looking at this chart here. I put this on and I thought, right, I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna wait until it has perps to start trading it. I was never gonna get in, but it was just quite interesting to see. I just kept seeing mad percents at the bottom, and I was just thinking, like, why is this pumping so much? And it's done a 2x since it's low. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like. It's mental. I just kept seeing like 10, 20, 15%, and I'm like, wow, what's going on? And I put at the bottom, wait till it has perps, and it's just been tearing it up. But that's it anyway. Just covered fucking loads of alts. Yeah, it's nice to see that Bitcoin's doing what we thought as well. Yeah, it looks like a fourth wave. Maybe that could be a flat. Yeah, it just keeps going. What's ADA doing? See, it's going to be quite interesting. This is what I mean. Like, is this going to be coming down when Bitcoin comes out for its fourth wave, comes up? I don't know, I think it's going to keep pumping. I really, really do. I think once this goes sideways, pumps up here, we come sideways, this goes sideways while alts pump again for, how long did this take? Probably a day, probably 2 days, and then we come up and it just all keeps pumping. But then it's that major bit of, if this does sort of come back down into the range, which is what we're expecting it come back down, is it one of them where do you know what I mean? It sort of drags the whole market down with it. So it is pretty interesting. But that's it, an hour long vid. If you can and you did watch it this far, please let me know if sort of you yeah, thought it was a little bit too long or whatever. But yeah, if you can, like, comment, subscribe, share it about, and that is pretty much it. I will be bringing you a video on Saturday, and I will not be mentioning one fucking altcoin. Let me tell you that for free. All right. But yeah, if you need me, message me on Twitter. All right, peace.